This match between
Gotta like Pete Weber with
Weber
all the
and
experience and a tenacious competitor.
36 years old, and at the age of 18, he was the PBA Rookie of the Year. High backswing. Sets it in there, leaves just the 4-pin.
Not a quality shot to start out for Weber, and you know, when you're in the early stages of a match, important just to get off to a good start, start making clean shots.
No problem with that spare, so Weber starts off the 99 Japan Cup with a spare in the opening frame, and now Danny Wiseman out of Baltimore, Maryland, 31 years old. Laser surgery recently, and said really has helped his game. Back and tough way to start.
Well, right through the heart, the 4, 6, 7, and the 10, and really all you can do here is just take the count, get a couple of pins, and forget about it.
Wiseman with 7 national titles, 3 regional titles. Probably go for just the 2 here early on. Does just that.
Right-hand lane goes a lot straighter than the left. You'll see the boys on the left-hand lane much further inside, swinging the ball. Quite a difference between the two.
Wiseman stellar on television, 31 and 16 TV record, averaging just over 226 in 23 appearances. Second frame, got it out. It's coming back. Just the 10 pin.
Wiseman leaving the solid 10. Watch the 6 pin. Second from the right. It'll go around the bottom of the 10 pin. Quality shot, but it'll be no better than a spare for Wiseman.
Different ball, kind of looks like the globe. Going straight and hard at it. Picks up the 10-pin spare.
Spare in the second frame.
Always crucial to get that first mark under your belt and then move on. He opened with that split and has come back with a spare. So now Pete Weber up in the second frame. He won here twice, 1986 and again in 93. One of just a few players to have won this event twice. And Leno Monticelli, also our top seed, Parker Bone, won this event twice. Wow.
Powerful shot from Weber.
So right now, Wiseman down early by 12. Weber working on that strike. He got away out there, Marshall.
Well, that's the power of Pete Weber. He can make the ball hook on any kind of condition.
Opening match, nice to have you by. It's the 1999 Japan Cup. Pete Weber going up against Danny Wiseman. 6 players in the field today. Look at that high backswing.
High backswing, and the ball came in a little high. There's the Dexter footwork of the pros. Pete Weber, 5-step approach. Very methodical as he goes up the line with that high backswing. Great knee bend. Look at the foot. Pretty well perpendicular with the foul line. And no problem picking up the 3-6-10. Still holds that 12-pin lead.
So Pete Weber, spare, strike, and spare to get going here. And Danny Wiseman with that open in the first frame trying to come back. Finished second here a couple of years ago. Beautiful looking style, Danny Wiseman. Got it out. Back.
I think a little bit more what Wiseman had in mind in the first shot. Just maybe a little bit jittery to open up the game.
So strike in the third frame, and Wiseman right back in it. You traveled to Japan once, I believe, Marshall, the Japan Cup. Tough to get acclimated, different foods, etc.
Well, it is the jet lag that the players have to go through, and I remember back in '85 when I first came to Japan, a lot of the guys were looking for American fast food restaurants so they could have some food from they were used to, but the guys love it.
Wiseman fiddling with the thumb hold just a bit before this shot. Got it out. Here it comes.
And a strike for Wiseman on the left-hand
Wiseman
lane.
was double.
Once again, you can see the difference between the two lanes. That left lane hooking a lot more. Guys are standing in the middle of the lane, throwing the ball considerably to the right and hooking it right back into the pocket.
So Wiseman with that double has now cut the lead to 2 as Pete Weber up in the 4th frame. His style hasn't changed much over the year. Maybe not quite as high a backswing. Still pretty high.
Weber shots in the 4th.
Weber looks the same to me. Watch the ball as it hooks back hard on the right-hand lane. 10-pin will be the last to go. A friendly kick of the 6-pin into the 10.
Pete Weber style, nothing like his father, Dick Weber. Got it out. Oh, nice shot, and
Weber tried
just
to bump
leaves
that
the
7-pin.
7-pin.
No, thank
Boy,
you.
a stubborn 7-pin. Pete and Dick, the only father-son combination in the PBA Hall of Fame. 2 great professionals.
Well, it's amazing that Pete Weber was able to come out here and establish his own identity. Hard and straight, makes the 7-pin. That's it. You know, his 2 brothers, John and Dick
Still in
Weber
the 5th.
Jr., they came out on tour first. Dick Weber Jr. first, and then John Weber. And limited success, but Pete has come out and really established himself as one of the greatest bowlers of all time.
Pete a little bit disgusted. Certainly wanted to carry that 7-pin. Thought he threw a pretty good shot. Wiseman got it. Oh, and he should have had it first time around, Marshall.
Well, great shot. God, I'd like to see what pin that was and knocked it over. See it in slow motion, see if we can. I believe, it looks like the head pin that does knock out the solid 8, and it would have been a terrible break, but 3 in a row for Wiseman.
Wiseman up in this opening match. Slim lead. The winner to face Walter Ray Williams Jr. Here it comes, and it is not going to kick out that 10-pin.
Pesky 10-pin. So stubborn.
Wiseman didn't like the way it came off his hand.
Weber a bit stoic, looking on.
I think Weber did like that.
Now Danny Wiseman.
He's changing balls, hard and straight at the 10-pin.
And it is not going to get it. You don't see that very often, especially off the hand of Danny Wiseman. So he has opened the door for Pete Weber here in the Japan Cup. Back at the Japan Cup, and Pete Weber solid throughout this tournament. Started off in 6th after the opening round and qualified for the tournament in 6th place. Wow. Able to kick out the 7 and 10, Marshall, here in the 7th frame.
Yeah, they jumped the
Pete Weber with a high backswing. Watch how far the ball goes out to the right before it makes its hook back left. 7 and the 10, the last 2 to fall.
Strike in the 7th. Wiseman up now. While you're away, Pete Weber opened in the 6th frame.
Wiseman rebounded with the shot in the 7th.
Wiseman looking more confident. Watch the ball coming right at you. And all 10 pins responding.
So both players with an open in that 6th frame here in the opening match. Dogfight. Right down to the end. Walter Ray Williams Jr., next opponent.
Well, that's got to hurry.
Wow.
Wiseman got that
Look how far to the right Wiseman throws this ball. This lane is really on fire. Lots of hook back into the pocket. 6-pin knocks into the 10. And now it's Weber's turn to try and answer.
Boy, he brought that back a long way. He's got it out. And strike for Pete Weber.
Responding with a double of his own.
Both players getting lined up late in the game.
Weber down by just 10. Love to get a big strike here in the 9th frame. Set himself up for final frame of this first match. Quite a competitor.
He liked it off his hand. Weber running it out.
And Weber needs business.
Putting the pressure on Danny Wiseman.
Certainly an appreciative crowd. Pete Weber wiping his brow, awfully warm.
Well, very warm, and it's going to make it difficult to get a good feel of the ball consistently.
The heat is on Danny Wiseman. Trying to answer. Does just that. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, Wiseman responds for free back where they're going.
Now, Wiseman's got that great television record as Weber looks on and seems to be a little upset about something.
Wiseman's style is beautiful. Deep knee bend, and here it comes, and sets it in there, and not going to kick out the 10 pin.
And Wiseman needed that.
And then Wiseman with the opportunity to shut out Weber.
Double a lock.
The 10 pin will not fall. Ball comes way back. 6 pin in the channel. Wiseman missed a 10 pin earlier in this game. Certainly doesn't want to make that mistake here in the 10th.
Keeps it on clean this time. No problem with that 10 pin spare.
Gives himself a little bit of a pat on the back. Yeah, okay, I made a 10 pin. Weber knows what he's going to have to do.
So Wiseman with a strike can shoot 214. Turn on that ball, and again, a ringing 10 pin.
Well, 213 for Danny Wiseman forces Pete Weber to get the first strike in the 10th frame.
And 9th spare.
There you see the score. Needs, first things first, needs that strike. First ball here in the 10th.
Weber taking a little extra time.
Illustrious career, however, he is yet to capture PBA Player of the Year honors. Needs a strike.
Oh, I really never had a chance. And Weber very upset with himself. This is a lane that doesn't hook back as hard. Ball comes in light. Shakes a lot of the pins out of there. 10 the last to go, but the 4 pin does not respond. And for Weber, the best he can shoot is 204. That won't be good enough. Danny Wiseman, he's going to continue on against Walter Ray Williams Jr.
So Danny Wiseman, sigh of relief. He has won match 1 and will move on. And it was Danny Wiseman